Hello guys, welcome back to the winter scenery of Forza Horizon 4, because it is winter season today. But we're gonna take a look on the RDTM Rally Championship, the Monte Carlo Rally Championship as we called it. It is a blueprint race, 16 different stages, 16 blueprints will be provided to you in the upcoming weeks. And you can set a time on it. And the winner will get 100 million. There are some other prizes. We will take a look at that in a second. First of all, stage number 1 will take place for 2 weeks just to get acquainted with it. Afterwards, the next stages will be running for 1 week. So from this moment on till February 13th, I believe it is the first stage that we're gonna run it. You can set a time on here with any rally car. S1 900 category, Modern Rally, Retro Rally, Classic Rally and the Rally Monsters. Those 4 categories are allowed. You can use any car that plays in that category. However, the fastest time that you set will also be the car that you have to use in the next 15 stages, which will come in the upcoming weeks. So you can test all kind of cars here, but if you give us a time, the fastest time set, that car needs to be used. Let's first have a look on the first one, the Glen Rannoch Trail. You can find it on the map next to the Flying Scotsman showcase. This dirt cherry things here. If you go there, you just go in, and that's how we're gonna find it. We select solo, and we go to the last one here. Custom events, click on it, and then you click on the search here on the bottom, and you go for creator, and the first stage is created by Valorster, V-A-L-O-R-S-T-E-R. If you press on it and then confirm, then it should show up. Rally stage number 1. Let's have a look on the track first. You can use so if you put a filter on those categories that you can use, Retro Rally, Classic Rally, Rally Monsters and Modern Rally, then you get a selection from all the cars that you have in your garage that you can use. Those are the cars, Mitsubishis, Subarus, some Beetles, GRC, some classic rallies like the Renault Alpine, the Renault 5 Turbo, Peugeot can use, Opel Manta. There are a couple of options. My weapon of choice is the Capri Forza edition. There are also most people are using a Hoonigan RS200 at the moment with the times that we have so far. The driver tars, do not pay attention to them. They will go to the right on the start so that you are more or less get rid of them. So if you start a bit to the left, these things should move over. Normally. We go left here. When I missed the checkpoint. That's bad news. We have to restart. The rewind, yeah, unfortunately in Forza Horizon 4 you cannot disable rewind in the blueprints, unlike we could in Forza Horizon 3, so it's a bit of a problem. Preferably we would like to see videos of it so that we can see that people are not using rewind, but apparently it seems to be a problem for some. On the Xbox app they do not have recording software and that sort of thing, so yeah. Just gonna drive so to give you an indication of the track. There might be a slight problem coming up that can be avoided if you put, like, for instance, the driver tars on new racer. You should not be able to have trouble with them. Because we do a bit of a loop here, and the driver cars, yeah, they get a bit distracted in the beginning there. You're going to encounter them here. As you can see, you're gonna cross them. Didn't hit them now, but if you put your driver cars on new racer, that should not be a problem. The current times are around 3 minutes and 15 something. That's what we are doing at the moment. But yeah, it's only started yesterday. It's 2 weeks for the first stage, so plenty of time to get your times in. It's a bit of testing, since it's the first stage. You need to find the car. The blueprints are randomly made, so of course we're looking for dirt roads and we're looking for some sort of rally stage, but yeah, we're limited because of the map. Over here, yeah, forgot to put this checkpoint in that corner so you can sort of cut over the grass here. For those creating the next blueprints, make sure you put the checkpoints in the corners. Just driving it now. I'm not really pushing it because like on this checkpoint I know that my best run I had 2:33 or so. I'm already 5 seconds behind schedule. Here is the point where it gets a little bit tricky. You need to brake here for sure. Stay left to the rocks because you have to jump to this next checkpoint, and that's a bit of a problem if you go too fast. Also here, you need to be careful. Easy to miss checkpoints here. And then all the power you can get to get up the hill where the finish is. Also very easy to miss the finish. We did a 3:16, and of course it can go faster for rally stage number 1. You have 2 weeks to participate in this, so more than enough time to test your cars to see which one is the best. But just remember, whatever time you set, if you give us the time and your time sticks up into the top spots for the championship, that will be the car that you also have to use in the upcoming stages. Now, let's have a look on the current times. For that I have to go out of the game quickly. Monte Carlo races. Let's have a look. We have a Google Doc there for it. At the moment I have the fastest time in my Capri with a 3:12. Respawn has a 3:12.4 as well in a Hoonigan. Ford RS 200 has a 3:15. We have a 3:17 here, another Hoonigan. 3:27 Ford Capri, 3:35 in an Escort. Those are the things that people are using here. But as I said, you can use the 4 rally categories. The prizes for this whole championship after 16 stages, which will be I don't know, somewhere in April or so, I think. 100 million credits for the first, 75 million for second, 50 million for third, 25 million for fourth, and 10 million for fifth. And how do you do that? How do you participate in this? You can join our Discord, the RDTM Discord server. I will put, of course, an invitation link in the bottom of the screen. If you join our server, we also would like to know some information of you, meaning your Discord name, your player's name on the Xbox app, so that we can add you in case we need you, and just your first name, your real first name. That is sort of what we are trying to figure out. All those people on February 13th, when the first stage ends, all those people of we do not have information are going to get kicked off the server. We want to know who we are dealing with. Let's put it that way. I will put a link in the description for this Discord so that you can join us, and then you can also participate in the championship. And you can do that by just driving the track, and then you take a screenshot of your last run, your best run. You post it in the Monte Carlo Rally channel, as I just did here with the 3:12.2, which is my fastest time. It's also the fastest time in the championship at the moment. The first stage, as I said, from January 30th till February the 13th. And then stage 2. Somebody else already created a blueprint for that, I believe. You can also create tracks. We are still a few blueprints missing, but make sure it's dirt and make sure that it's prepared for these 4 rally categories. The RDTM Monte Carlo Championship. Be free to participate. If you join us on the Discord, you can participate. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.